Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our weekly press conference. Today, we will share the details about Lights Over Lake Erie. That's our spectacular Independence Day fireworks display on Dobbins Landing, brought to you by Pyrotechnico. Before we move to that topic, though, I just want to remind everyone that the month of June is Pride Month and Immigrant Heritage Month. That means that during the month of June, we celebrate the contributions and history of Erie's LGBTQ+ and immigrant communities. As I say often, one of my goals for Erie is that we become a city where every person is highly valued for their unique talents and skills. I reaffirm my pledge that my team and I will continue to work together to do all we can to make that goal a reality for the city of Erie. Please remember to mark your calendars for the Pride on the Bay Festival at Liberty Park on Saturday, June the 28th. This is going to be a fun, family-friendly event celebrating our LGBTQ+ friends, family, and neighbors. We will have more to say about this event at next week's press conference. Now, summer is an exciting time for Erie. There are many terrific events happening this June. The EMTA will hold their fourth annual 14th Fest to celebrate the beginning of summer and all that downtown Erie has to offer. That event takes place on 14th Street between French and Holland on Thursday, June the 12th from 5 to 10 p.m. The event features local food trucks, breweries, children's activities, and live music by The Groove and Small Town Revolution. When we talk about celebrating Erie's rich cultural diversity, one of the first things I think about is celebrating Juneteenth, which commemorates the emancipation of African Americans. There are several events happening this summer, including a celebration of African American heritage in Perry Square. That's on Saturday, June 14th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. This family-friendly event dedicated to culture and freedom will feature live music, vendors, food, and much, much more. The Erie Downtown Partnership will also hold their second annual Juneteenth celebration in Perry Square, and that will be on Thursday, June the 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. The event will feature a drum circle and a performance by Johnny Evans and Friends, with a free community meal showcasing dishes from Erie's Black and Brown-owned restaurants. Thanks to the Erie Downtown Partnership, Erie Food Policy Advisory Council, the Emmaus Ministries, Living Black and Green, and Glow and Grow Urban Collective, all of them for hosting this wonderful event. On Thursday, June the 28th, the Erie Downtown Partnership will host a special World Refugee Day celebrated again in Perry Square. This event will feature multiple local refugees performing artists, musicians, dancers, craft vendors, and food from our Afghan, Syrian, Ukrainian, Bosnian, Nepali, and Congolese communities. We will share more detail on World Refugee Day later this month. Now, I'll return back to highlight our main topic for today, which is Lights Over Lake Erie. We are looking forward to this year's spectacular fireworks display over the Bicentennial Tower right on Dobbins Landing. Thanks to the generous support and co-sponsoring sponsors, including Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield and Erie Western Pennsylvania Port Authority. I am happy to announce that Lights Over Lake Erie once again take place at 10 p.m. on Thursday, July 3rd. Of course, a lot of us will be there long before 10 p.m. We are grateful that we can continue this tradition thanks to the two co-sponsoring presenters. Here with us today are Brenda Sandberg, the Director of Community Affairs at Highmark Health, and Julie Slomsky, the Executive Director of the Erie Western PA Port Authority. I am now happy to invite Julie up to say a few words. Julie, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mayor. On behalf of the Erie Western PA Port Authority, we're excited to partner once again with Mayor Schember and his team, as well as Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield for Lights Over Lake Erie 2025. We know how much these fireworks mean to the community, kicking off Independence Day weekend, right on our beautiful bayfront. We're so thankful to partner, with the city yet again to provide this safe, enjoyable opportunity for Erieites and visitors as well. To prepare for this spectacular show, the Bicentennial Tower will be closed on July 3rd, but will reopen again on July 4th from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. We encourage everyone to follow the lead of the Erie Police Department and the Erie Fire Department to make sure it's an enjoyable show for all. Thank you again for this opportunity, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Julie, for all you've put together. I'm very grateful to the Port Authority's support of Lights Over Lake Erie. It is especially a pleasure to work with the Port on this event. Thanks again. And thank you, Brenda, for being here. We are happy to welcome Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield as a co-presenting sponsor this year. Both Brenda and Julie will be available for media comments after the press conference. Next, I'd like to welcome City of Erie Events Manager Gabby Watson to the podium to tell us more about what to expect this year. Gabby, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mayor Schember. Lights Over Lake Erie allows residents and visitors to come together in celebration of Independence Day. We're able to watch the show collectively from several locations around Erie. It's always a spectacular show, and I look forward to enjoying it again this July 3rd. I want to again thank the co-presenting sponsor, Erie Western Pennsylvania Port Authority, for their generous support of Lights Over Lake Erie, along with the city's Public Works team, the Erie Police Department, and the Erie Fire Department for their coordination efforts to make this event possible. I also want to thank Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield for becoming Lights Over Lake Erie's new co-presenting sponsor. We thank them for helping bring this wonderful event to the people of Erie. Thank you also to the Erie County Gaming Revenue Authority for providing additional funding for Lights Over Lake Erie through a special events grant. As the mayor said, the fireworks display will be at 10 p.m. on Thursday, July 3rd at Dobbins Landing. Residents and visitors can enjoy the show from Dobbins Landing, including the area south of the Bicentennial Tower and the public access walkways on the east and west of Dobbins Landing, the bluffs along east and west front streets, including Bayview Park on the west 2nd Street, Presque Isle State Park, particularly the portion of the park from the west and east piers to the Perry Monument, from a boat on the bay, but note that the U.S. coast will be enforcing a 400-foot safety zone, depending on the wind, or almost anywhere that you can see the Bicentennial Tower. Due to the anticipated congestion for the safety of all, Erie Police will be closing Dobbins Landing to cars. They are currently working on the details, so residents and visitors should plan to park downtown, south of the Bayfront, or either walk or take the shuttle to the Bayfront. Thanks to the Erie Parking Authority, select downtown garages will be free for visitors. West 7th and Peach Street, West 8th and Peach Streets, East 8th and French Streets. There will be no UPMC Hammett parking ramp access due to hospital needs. There will be no public access to the Sheraton parking ramp except for guests or employees of the hotels and surrounding businesses. Thanks to the EMTA, there will be a shuttle service to Dobbins Landing from 8 p.m. until midnight for people with disabilities and transportation needs. The trolley will make a loop and stop at the following locations: to the east side of Perry Square along French Street, the west side of Perry Square along Peach Street, Intermodal Transportation Center at 208 East Bayfront Parkway, the Lincoln Park and Ride, Lincoln Avenue, and the Bayfront Parkway. Liberty Park and Ride, Liberty Park. Again, to reiterate, given the traffic and congestion on Dobbins Landing, residents and visitors should plan to park downtown and then walk down to the Bayfront or take the free shuttles provided by the EMTA. Erie Police will be monitoring the situation, and at some point, as congestion increases, vehicular access will be limited, especially north of East Front Street. Attendees should expect a large number of people and cars along the Bayfront on July 3rd. This is complicated by the construction of the Bayfront Parkway Central Corridor project, so we are asking everyone to please be patient and use caution when arriving and departing the Bayfront and other viewing locations. All of these details are outlined on our website, lakesoverlakeerie.com, and we'll post updates on our social media channels. Thank you, and we look so much forward to welcoming everyone to the Bayfront to enjoy the fireworks together. Mayor.
Thank you very much, Gabby. Didn't she do a great job? Can we give her a round of applause? Very good. Very good. Look forward to your next one, too. I really look forward to this year's fireworks as well. That show's going to be great. Also, thanks again to everyone who helps to make this event possible. It takes a lot of work to create a safe and memorable event for our community. We truly appreciate the work of our Erie Police Department, the Erie Fire Department, and our Public Works Department, the crews there who coordinate logistics to ensure a safe, family-friendly celebration. And we appreciate the support of our sponsors and our community partners, including Highmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, the Port Authority, ECRA, the Erie Downtown Partnership, the Erie Metropolitan Transit Authority, the Erie Parking Authority, the Coast Guard, the Star 104, Mega Graphic, and Pyrotechnico. There's a lot of them there, wasn't there? I cannot thank all of them enough for what they're doing. I hope everyone in Erie finds a comfortable spot for family and friends and enjoys the fireworks on Thursday, July 3rd at 10 p.m. Again, you can get there much earlier than that. There's be a lot going on. That concludes today's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. Everyone who spoke will be available for comments to the media as soon as we get a picture of everyone first. So thank you very much for being here or watching on TV today. I appreciate it.